Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back. It is Wednesday, the 28th of July, 2021. It is 15 minutes past midnight already, and I have just finished an episode of this video. I've done a little bit of a video over on my YouTube channel. So we are playing using the CT. I think is it CTSL. This is the. Oh, let's have a look. Right, so we're using. I think I wouldn't say it's a micro light plane, but obviously it's a small plane, but it gets you to places, and I'd say it's almost the beginner plane, or it is the beginner plane. There's not really much to it, but you can fly it, and it's quite fun to control and stuff on it. But so this is me from Liverpool with the EGGP. Now, I don't think the one for. Let's have a look, see if I can find it on here. The EGGP Liverpool John Lennon Airport. I don't think this is the John Lennon Airport because it hasn't said about it on it. All it just says EGGP. And now I'm wondering if this is the one. But anyway, so where are we going today? So it's around about 11 o'clock at the time of this video. Not at the time of me doing this video. It was earlier when I did this video. I think it was around about 11, half 11, 20 minutes past 11. Because at the moment it is, I'll tell you what time it is now, 12:17 right now. So I do my altitude, do my altitude speed, do all my engines. I keep it up in there. Oh god. Alright, and then sort of like once we leave Liverpool, we've got to follow that purple line, and you'll see. So I'm playing the Xbox Series S version. Let's get this out of the way first. So I'm playing this on Xbox. This is running off the Xbox Series S, not the X, not the high-end spec Xbox, but this is the S version, and I'm sort of like, I'm actually gobsmacked at the quality on it. I'm literally playing this, and I've got it on live as well, so it's actually like in that time when it was dark outside, it's dark now on here at the time of the video. When I was playing through, I'm just doing a sort of commentary over the top, because this whole video is already done. Now, we've got what's that, Haydock Park airstrip over there to the left. Airspeed 61 knots. I think that's how it's supposed to be, and all that. So I'm waiting for, at the moment, I'm waiting for some other UK points of interest to download as well, because we've got the World Update 3, United Kingdom and Ireland, and we've got Update 4 and 5. I think number 5 is like the Nordics, I think. I'm not too sure. I will do a look at them once they're all downloaded, and we'll go right through them from some of the landmarks. But today we are flying from Liverpool Airport, EGGP, and we're going to an interesting place, Saddleworth, Moor. There's actually been a lot of controversial stuff going on there, like children disappearing up there, and horrible things happening to them, and just people in general disappearing up there and all that stuff. But I mean, here we go. You can see the clouds there as well. It gets cloudy. But once I get to Saddleworth Moor, you'll see it's quite dark when you go straight over it and you go into the hills. I mean, in a way, it doesn't take too long once you get past all the lights and all that. And I have to put, basically, I was sort of like checking on, making sure the HDR was. For some reason, the HDR doesn't have us on and off thing on it. For some reason, we can change it. You have to do that in your TV settings, which is a shame. And I'm hoping to upload this for today, so you guys and girls enjoy it. I will post this version and the original copy of it, but for the original it seems out of sync for some reason. Like when I'm changing from the plane, the cockpit, to outside, you'll hear a different. So if I put this here a minute, look at this, listen to this. Let me pause my mic so you guys and girls hear the internal sound and out sound when I go into the plane and out of the plane. Now you will hear the difference. Yeah, you will hear the difference once it comes to it. Actually, my audio should be a lot louder now and all that. If you didn't hear me in the previous videos, because what I have to do is basically up my decibels a little bit, so it's in the yellowish to the red almost, ear bleeding. But when you change into the cockpit to outside, the audio muscles up or something, messes up. Okay, so we've done 1.68 gigabytes out of 5.29 gigs already. It seems to be really slow. It like really stutters and has trouble basically downloading anything. And I've got like over 250 odd meg for upload. Well, not upload, download. Okay, give me a sec. Listen to this. When I change from vehicle to inside and out, you'll see in a second. Right, so we're going over Saddleworth already, and it's pitch black. It's really dark. And what I do in a minute is I change my live to around about afternoon. I think it was like 3:30 in the afternoon from yesterday. So it would have been yesterday. So if it was yesterday, let's have a look. What day would have been? It would have been the Tuesday the 26th of July. So yeah, so it was, actually no, yeah, 26. No, 27th. Tuesday the 27th. And then you'll see basically where it gets even more darker as we go over the hills. And you can only see like these bits and bobs. So that's why I changed it really. Here we go. I mean, it's pretty awesome though, like where you can fly anywhere in the world. So basically, there's my custom. Alright, so let me turn that down around a bit. So my custom arrival is around about 23.35 nautical miles, which means basically it's a custom one. Now what I do is I go around and change, I think I changed the weather to day in a minute. So what I'm trying to do is making sure I've got my display directions on, so it tells me how far I've got to go on it. Also, I changed the weather in a second. Oh, absolutely knackered, guys and girls. Oh. Whew. So yeah, around about 21.98 nautical miles, but that actually goes right down. It actually goes down quite fast, actually. You watch this when we go back into the plane. Okay, let's do this. Right. You can see the nautical miles are going down very, very, very quick. But you'll see when we get to Saddleworth, guys and girls, that basically it's so pitch black that because of it being night time and all, I should have gone there during the day. That way you guys and girls would have got the best experience. But anyway, I do actually put it on to daytime during the flight mode, so then it doesn't become basically live. You can do it all while you're flying at the same time, so you can turn it into live time of what the area you're in or wherever you live. You can put it in live mode, which makes it basically same time, same weather conditions, everything. Ah, I got a bloody itchy foot. There you go. Yeah, I got this. My foot is basically swollen up like a balloon at the moment, guys and girls. I've actually got gout in the foot again. Whew, I need a drink a minute to wake me up again. So this one, we're doing UK ports of interest. Not installed at the moment, but it's starting to do 4 megabytes a second. I have no idea why, but wow, look at that, guys and girls. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It is amazing that basically you can fly around, you can go anywhere in the world, and at any time of the day. And look, all those lights down there. That looks amazing. Now watch this when I change back. Right, I don't know if you guys and girls hit that slight delay then on it when I turned it down. So the slight delay for some reason, actually I'll put it around about here, actually about middle I think, yeah. Alright, so I'm using OBS to record all of this, so it is pretty cool. So we've got to follow this custom waypoint that I actually found, because how you find the custom, or actually how you find coordinates. Got the itchy leg. Anyway, the coordinates I find off Google. So I type in Google. I don't know why though, right? I don't know why they have a different coordinates. If I put the coordinates I get offline to find a specific area, I don't know why it's actually different. Now, different in a way that... There we go, it's better. Right, so it's a little park, I think, now a field. Now, I don't know whether... so basically, when you put coordinates in, say if I wanted to... Let's have a look on my iPhone for a minute. Right. Say if I wanted a specific address, right? Everyone's got a specific address for a specific coordinates. Now, if I put Saddleworth Moor coordinates, it comes up with 53.5433, and there's like a naught and then an N. Now, thing is, there is no naught on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you can't put that little teeny tiny little dot for some reason. So, so what I have to do is I put 53.5433, and then I just put, instead of the naught, I just put the N, then a little space, then 1.9558 west, so, or the W, right? So I just put that in, but when you put it into here onto the Xbox Series S, it comes up with a different coordinates altogether, but it still points you in the same direction. So I don't know what's the actual real coordinates here. Is it the ones I'm putting on here, which is maybe converting it to a Microsoft Flight Simulator coordinates, or I have no idea. I might have to put that on Twitter and see if anyone else can find out about it. Where is it? We've got UK points of interest. But let us know, guys and girls, if you're into Flight Simulator, why is the coordinates the same but different? Like, the different coordinates. So the ones I find, so if I want to find an address with an exact address of that person or place or area, and then find out, it takes me to the same area or around that area, and then I put it into there and it's the same, it's a different coordinate altogether. And why is there no noughts, like on nautical noughts or whatever, for direction on Microsoft Simulator? Would they need to fix it and update it, or there we go. Just let us know in the comments below, guys and girls, what could be possibly wrong. So we're almost at 8.64. nautical miles to get to Saddleworth. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one because a lot of stuff going on up in that area. I would love to go up there and travel up there, but also it would actually give me that eerie sort of vibe that, well, we know the stuff that's gone up on there and all that, and it probably gives you the creeps to find out that maybe all the stuff that's happened up there. But look at that, beautiful lights down there as we're getting there to Saddleworth. We've got all these lights, all these people all awake at this time of the night and stuff. Like it's crazy to think that people are awake at this time, around 11 o'clock or whatever. I mean, obviously it is UK. Look at that. I mean, I think to myself when I'm looking at that down the bottom, like, come on, aren't we supposed to be energy efficient? Aren't we supposed to be saving power or something instead of wasting the carbon and trying to save the planet? And we've got all these lights on. Jesus, look at the amount of people got all the lights on down there. It's crazy. I'm thinking, how the hell are we got a big power station, right? A massive power station to power everyone up in the UK with all the TVs, all the cookers, all the washing machines, all the fridges, all the computers, all the games, all the iMacs in that thing. I mean, it's amazing. Obviously, they have multiple stations, power stations run, and it actually gets your brain sort of like thinking as well, like, wow, like the amount of, I mean, because when you're flying up here, right, when you're flying towards this whole sort of location, you think to yourself, wow, like you would really want to actually fly in a real airplane, like a sort of, or maybe a glider of some sort. Wow. I got a friend of mine, he's a taxi driver. He flies, I think one of these like gliders, planes. It's like a plane, but it's a glider, and it's still a plane, but you're just gliding through the air. And I think he's just got his pass, or he's had his pass for a while now. I haven't spoken to him in such a long time, but yeah, what I do tomorrow, on tomorrow's episode, I might actually fly around Western. I've noticed they still haven't got a decent Grand Pier. They haven't got a decent Tropicana on there. I hope Microsoft actually updates that, because it sucks that we've just got to put up with those like generic style, just flat based areas. And also we've noticed that Burnbeck Pier is not even there. It's just like a line of where the actual object is supposed to be, but it's not even there either, because there's this island across the other side which basically is not even part of it, because basically what has happened, that area where Burnbeck Pier is, as you're going around the bend to Madeira, right, to Madeira Road, you've got that like little path that goes across. Well, that's not an island. That's actually not an island at all. It's like it's connected with the actual rock. It goes right round where you go up the top of the hills, and you can walk down to the sea and stuff. It's actually connected as you're going on the way to Sand Bay. So I don't know why they've actually just put an island way out when it's not. But I will show you tomorrow, guys and girls, what I mean. But for Western Supermare. Oh my god, this one's getting a bit faster. It's 2.50 gigabytes already out of 5.29 gigabytes. And then we've got to do like a 9.8 gigabyte update for another one, for number 4, I think. So what's this one? By Asobo Studios, UK points of interest, version 0.1.3. Okay, so So here we go, right? This is Saddleworth area. I actually starting to sort of try and put the thing up now. So here we go. I start changing it now, so you guys and girls can see it, what I'm doing, and you'll see it. I think I put it around about 3:30 in the afternoon. Is it 13? 13? Oh, actually, no, hang on. Yeah, 15. So 15, 3, 2:30, 3, yeah. So 3:32, which is I don't know, something on there, but anyway. So this area here, all this whole land where I'm messing around with the camera set because I'm just trying to sort of get it positioned. Anyway, so all the way around, actually I have to try and close it as well. I have to close up all this entire thing because I can't get hold of the plane properly. So you close that, and then once you close the other bit, you can move the plane around. So there we go. Anyway, so as I go right round this, I don't really know if this is the entire area. And then we've got the Crossland Mall, airport, whatever there, but which I try and land on in a few minutes, but I end up sort of messing up in the end. Actually, we're at 26 minutes, so we've still got a fair bit to go. I think I was like 45 minutes, 50 minutes into the video. But anyway, so I try and find the malls area. Now, I believe all this whole area here is actually the malls, by the looks of it, because it is wide open. There is a lot here. So I think this is Saddleworth Moors. So this is where all... no wonder people won't be able to be found here. I mean, you can see it goes on for miles, like... And if there's, like, missing children or missing people in general, yeah, by the looks of it, they won't be even found. Especially, I mean, if this was done at 3:30, say this, like, area, this was yesterday for the 27th, right? Now, if it was cloudy, because this is supposed to be in real time now, if this was in real time for yesterday, look at the clouds where it's all, like, foggy, misty and all that. Now, I don't know if, let us know, guys and girls, was it actually misty and all that in Saddleworth yesterday, or if you live around that area. But as you can see, if it was like misty and all that area going on for miles and miles and miles of like land area there, I mean, yeah, you definitely wouldn't be found. If someone actually basically bumped you off or something, you literally wouldn't be found for dust there at all. It's kind of a bit of an interesting thing because there we go. Look at the entire thing. A CT, because I'm using the, what's it? This one's called, this plane, CTSL, I think it is. But I'll tell you what, it's an amazing plane, by the way. And that's a Crossland Moors. And throttles. So yeah, you can move this bits and bobs in there. I'm trying to find the zoom as well. There is no way I can zoom unless I put a mouse, connect a mouse to my Xbox, but I don't want to do that really, to be honest, because if I'm using the controller for the Xbox, that's what I'm using at the moment. This is what I'm using, the Xbox One controller, the new Series S controller, or the Series X controller. So UK points of interest, almost downloading. It's getting a bit quicker. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. At 3.50 gigabytes already. Keep going, keep going. Come on, give us some more data. Give me some more megabytes a second. Right, so basically, yeah, if you end up going missing out of there into this area, now I presume this is, I'm hoping I've got the right area. If not, let us know, guys and girls, but I'm pretty sure this area is like Saddleworth Moors. Because I've put the coordinates in, and I've got it from the web page, right? And then what I've done is I've put it into Microsoft's Flight Simulator on the Xbox. There's like a little sort of search bar at the left corner. Now I put the not the noughts in, but the 4 stops and all of that. And a lot like 1 point, so I put the point, and then whatever in there as well. Now, I'll tell you what, I love this game. The graphics on the Series S has done really justice, but for some reason the recording seems to be out of sync a little bit, which is kind of a bit annoying. But I think they could have put loads more trees in. I'm not too sure if that's the amount of trees that are actually in Saddleworth moors and all that. But I mean, they've got a fair amount of trees there though. I don't know if they've got, I mean obviously because they're doing it through a server, so obviously 2 petabytes of data, obviously they're going to actually have it all loaded off a server, so really you don't even need it off a PC or Xbox, because if it's doing it basically for your internet, then it's basically your internet is a graphics card, so it can take much of the grunt. 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes already, 88% done. And that will be, oh, it's doing Manchester, oh no, that's done Manchester City Airport already, EGCB. Then it's going to be doing, it's doing UK points of interest. Then it's going to be doing the landing challenge, strong winds. I'm going to be doing loads and loads of tests on here as well soon, so of all the videos, because I've been waiting for this game to come out for the Xbox for over a year. It's well worth it. I mean, look at the graphics. I mean, obviously you can't tell with the graphics yourself, because I'm going to be putting it on the Xbox and they usually decompress it and all that, so the compression is going to be like much less than what you're actually seeing now. So when you use your Xbox Series S or X and you're doing it real time, then it's going to be interesting. I think like you definitely won't be like disappointed. This is actually a really good port, to be honest, like for consoles, and I think the PC version is coming out at the same time as the Xbox Series S and X at the same time with DirectX 12, and I think it's enhanced for the Xbox Series S and X series, so you're definitely going to get some good decent things. Oh, here we go. So 4.41 gigabytes. So it's doing it now. That's 97% done already. Jesus, that is quick. But anyway, it's almost coming up to the end. This is where you'll see me crash, because I'm trying to sort of land the plane, and I actually de-accelerate. I actually take off the gas a bit too less, and I just crash into the cornfields or something like that. But it's one of those things though. I don't know. It's I'm still getting used to it. It's like, even though when I got on the PC, I got the controllers, I got the actual thing systems, but I don't think that one in the other room actually will work on here, because it's only for the PlayStation 5. I might, yeah, I don't know if it's, I think it's just for the PS5. I might have an Xbox one, Xbox like stick. I'm not too sure, but I don't think so. I will have a look though. But yeah, you can see the whole plane is absolutely amazing. Also, they've got drone mode on it, so you can take a drone out. You can actually pause it and then take your drone out and then just fly in the area, so you don't move. And I think this one where this is where it's frozen now. That's why you're not moving. You got to pause, and I was wondering why the hell it wasn't moving. And it's because I actually paused it by mistake. So I actually got to There's a little moth. Hello, baby. Hello. Ah, don't know if you guys and girls see that. That little baby moth, or little moth at least. Actually, I'll put them outside. Get that, baby. Yeah, it's just flown away. Right. Right, so okay. But anyway, so Saddleworth's moors, or Saddleworth Moor. It's very, very interesting sort of location to fly and stuff. That's why I thought of fly there and all that, because I'm into sort of history, and also like with serial killers and all that. I love watching all the documentaries stuff. It's very, very interesting to that point of view. But there is a lot of stuff that goes on with Saddleworth, or did the history, has so much history at the entirely. So anyway, what I'm trying to do is basically, but yeah, if you definitely guys and girls are interested in documentaries, you want to check out like the Saddleworth Moor's murders, Saddleworth Moor murders. It's the documentary. It is sick, to be honest, and they're both, most likely they're both in hell now and stuff. So this one's almost done. Downloading 4.93 gigabytes at 5.29 gigabytes. So yeah, if there is a place such as hell, they're probably most likely in it by now. Anyway, we're almost to that point where I end up crashing the plane. Because I think I have to turn, yeah, so I have to go this way, follow this way around. Because I'm trying to sort of get to the, I think it's some airport, something called Moor. I think it's called Moor something. Is it Moor Land Airport? .10 gigabytes. Jesus, that's doing quite fast. 5.10. Ah, yeah, no, Crossland Moor Airfield, 4.89 nautical miles. But yeah, if you like the quality of the picture, at least, guys and girls, minus the sound, which is slightly out of sync, but let us know in the comments. Drop us a massive like. I'm going to be going on to maybe Oat Space in a little bit, just after uploading this commentary, because this is almost finished. I think I've got about 5 minutes left, because I think it was 45 minutes, so about 6, coming up to 5 minutes at least, 5-6 minutes. Right. Ooh, is that complete? 5.29 gig, so that one's done. That's downloaded. So the UK one, let's have a look at the UK one, whilst I'm actually doing this at the same time. For you guys and girls, you watch this, guys and girls, because I've already done this one, but yeah, you'll see where I crash in a minute, because I have to go right round a few times just to try and sort of line up. So we've got a lot of runways and destinations. EGGP. They got one. Just trying to see. Actually, it's John Lennon, I think it's called. It's John Lennon Airport. So they've got this thing called the John Lennon Airport, which is in Liverpool. If it's the one, don't tell me, do I have to actually activate it? Let's have a look. Yeah, so basically almost there. You can see the actual whole land of it. You've got little bits of water down there as well, like a little lake. It's pretty cool. Right, marketplace. Actually, might be in the marketplace actually. Why is the marketplace like playing up now? Right, we've got the. Let's quit this a minute because I think there's something going on. And also, guys and girls, just to let you guys and girls know, if you've got Game Pass, you can actually download Microsoft Flight Simulator now. I think it was about 98 gigs to start with. Well, first of all, it was around about 250 meg. That was for the installer when we first started it. Then it suddenly went up to around about 98 gigabytes. Actually, I'll tell you the full storage so far. Let's have a look on the installation. So it's 102.1 gigabytes in size. And I don't think that, and it's manage all. And I don't think that 102. So, world offline mode, 59.7 gigabytes. Base games, 42.4 gigabytes. What about all the DLC, the add-ons? Add-ons, that's not even included. Installed. Yes, 113.7 gigabytes, and that's not including all the DLCs, all the updates. You have to do the update. I think there was a 28 gigabyte update on the game itself earlier. But yeah, anyway, so as you'll see in a minute, you'll see me turn around, and then I think I end up crashing. Because I'm sort of like lowering down my speed so I can turn around, but also I need to make sure I don't crash, which was actually a big fail in itself. But and this is supposed to be the, I wouldn't say it's an easy plane. It is sort of like a beginner plane. Alright, there we go. Oh, what's happening now? Don't tell me another update. Or has it just crashed on me? Has it just crashed on me? Yeah, I'll tell you what, they've had a few crashes today on here, which has actually really annoyed me. I mean, this is a bit like, in a way, this is like when we had the PC version. There was so much wrong with it, so many bugs, you just couldn't access the servers. It's just absolutely terrible. By the looks of it, it looks like we're having the same flipping problem. Like, you'll play it 1 minute, then you'll go off for a break for a bit. You'll turn off your computer or your Xbox, then you'll come back on, and then the servers won't come back on. Or it'll say finding updates and stuff. Here we go, let's check in for updates. So it's checking for updates, installation manager. I've already installed it, so I don't know why it's asking for it to be reinstalled for. That's what I don't get. This is what really buggers me off and pisses me off, to be honest. Alright, here we go, you watch, you'll see me get flipping. I mean, right, once you get past all that shit, right, once you get past all those checks and stuff and all those lists, and they bring you back into then, and so you don't have to update it with all these updates and stuff and try and piss you off with all these updates. It's not a bad game, it's really good. Here we go, watch this. This is where I crash now. Boom! And this is where it finishes off the video. But anyway, so guys and girls, if you enjoy me getting killed, or crashing at least, drop a like in the like box, put a thumbs up. Let us know what you guys and girls think of it so far for the Xbox Series S or X. If you've got the X version or if you've got the S version, let us know in the comments below. Or if you've got both of the consoles. Some people are lucky and they have both the consoles, the Series S and X, so they can test them out. But anyway, also big shout out to Mr. 4K Upscaler as well, because he's got both consoles and he's checked them out, and he's liking the Series S as well, and he's really liking the Series X. So hopefully big thumbs up and all that for future updates. And hopefully we do get the Western Supermare update, where the whole piers, the Grand Piers, and the Burnbet Pier there and all that. Hopefully we get some of all those nice little locations and stuff. And also Sand Bay. Hopefully we get a good, decent Sand Bay there as well. But anyway, cheers for watching, guys and girls. Stay safe. And I will see you on the next episode into the series. This is a long episode for this one. But this one's well worth it. I might be doing one tomorrow. I'll do a flight plan from Western Supermare to Derby and all that. But definitely look out for that one, because that one's going to be interesting. So I might have to use a fighter jet for that one to get there a bit quicker. But anyway, I will see you when I see you, guys and girls. Thanks for watching.